What's up, tea drinkers? Who's ready to spill? Welcome to The Tea with KG, hosted by your girl, Kaylee Grace. Here you'll find your weekly boost of real talk mixed with laughter, healing, and all of those vulnerable, messy moments in between. The Tea with KG is a safe space for you to show up exactly as you are. We are here to share real-life stories from around the globe and be a community of love, joy, and celebrating life. This is a real deal show, so there will be coarse language and sensitive topics discussed. The most beautiful stories oftentimes emerge from the darkest of places, and we're here to explore it all. There's room for everyone at this tea time, so grab your drink of choice, spark it up, or just relax and soak it up. Cheers, and let's spill. What's up, tea drinkers? We are back with another episode of The Tea with KG. I'm your host, Kaylee Grace. We are here to spread the sparkle. Happy Gemini season, going out to all the beautiful Geminis that I know. Maybe you've got some Gemini in your birth chart. I am a Gemini Mercury as well as Venus. So big shout out to all the beautiful Geminis out there. And also, quick reminder to my beautiful tea drinkers that our mega giveaway with our favorite sexpert, Shauna Burns Thompson, is coming up so quickly. So if you have missed out, episode 64, go listen to it right now. It's our Sex with Shauna series Q&A episode. So you asked, our sexpert Shauna answered, and we put out so much amazing information for you in that episode, as well as celebrating with our biggest giveaway yet. It is the most sparkly, the most magical, the most awesome. You definitely do not want to miss out on that giveaway. So head on over to episode 64, give it a listen. Since I'm so excited about the prizes we're giving away, I'll let you know what you could win. Our beautiful friends over at Intimate Wellbeing have hooked us up. So they have given us a We Vibe Melt, and yes, it is in pink. This is Shauna's unicorn. She has told us about this beautiful, beautiful product so many times. So you definitely want to be in on this giveaway. They also have thrown in a bottle of the Okanagan Joy water-based personal lube. You know our girl Shauna loves this lube. I feel like we've literally talked about it every single episode that we've done our Sex with Shauna series. So you do not want to miss out on those amazing prizes. And we also have the adorable sparkly pink Tea with KG podcast mug. We are tea drinkers, coffee drinkers, whatever you want to put in there. You need this beautiful sparkly mug in your life. And also a nice little handheld rose quartz. You can take it with you on the go. I like to throw a crystal in my bra when I'm on the go. Put it in your purse. Put it by your bedside table. Have it in your home. Wherever you want to put it. It will be fully charged when it gets to you. If you're curious about how you can take care of your crystals and charge them, you can do a quick Google search. There's lots of different methods that you can incorporate. I like to keep it pretty simple. I will charge them up in the sunlight, in the moonlight, and just infuse them with lots of good energy and all the good vibes for you. So that's the amazing unicorn magical bundle that you could win. So for a quick recap, that was the We Vibe Melt, Okanagan Joy Lube, the Tea with KG mug, and a beautiful rose quartz for you to take with you. So make sure you head on over to episode 64, the Q&A of our Sex with Shauna series. And also, while we're at it, make sure you head on over to Fraser Valley Sex Therapist. That's Shauna's Instagram and Facebook handle. Give her a follow, show her some love. She's absolutely amazing and has come on the Tea with KG for so many amazing episodes. She's one of our regulars. We love her, and I'm just so happy to give her any support that we can. She's just amazing, beautiful soul, doing her light work and spreading that love with everything that she does. So make sure you go show her some support. And we are drawing for this mega giveaway June 1st. So you have just a few more days to check out that episode and get in on our giveaway. So we are back. This is my first solo episode since I have gotten back from my beautiful birthday trip to Mexico. We had an awesome guest episode last week with Megan Kozak, so make sure you check that one out as well. She's just amazing entrepreneur, marketing babe. If you are interested in social media marketing, you want to up your game, make sure you go check out her Instagram and Facebook as well. She was such an amazing guest and has so much knowledge that she can throw your way. So we are back one-on-one this week, tea drinkers. I wanted to do a quick little recap of my trip and what's been going on. So we went to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. It was the first time that my partner and I had been there. We'd been to Mexico before, but not Puerto Vallarta. It was so beautiful and romantic, and I was just so excited. I was like, this is the best birthday ever. I felt like such a queen. And we should all feel that way with whoever your romantic partner is. You should feel like number one, and just that you have such a beautiful connection and they want to put that effort into you, whatever that looks like for you. I just feel so grateful to have spent that time with him, just rejuvenating. And you know your girl is a mermaid, so give me that beach, give me that sun all day long, give me the ocean. And I am a happy girl. So I had so many people reaching out. They had saw some of the stories I had been posting on Instagram of the restaurant that I went to for my actual birthday. And it is called Naroc. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's Noroc. So if you are ever in Puerto Vallarta and you want to go to like the most romantic restaurant, check out Naroc. It was so good. The food was amazing. The drinks were amazing. Service was amazing. And it's hard for me to describe it. Like if you saw the video, you'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But it's like water is like surrounding your table. I know that sounds weird, but I'll have to throw up more stories or put them in highlights or something just to show it again, because it's so incredible. And it was just pure magic. I was just so happy. I had so many people reach out being like, where is this? What is this? So I was like, I have to tell everyone this is what it was. And we loved spending time like actually like in the town, like where the locals and stuff were. It was so fun. The energy was just incredible. Like I couldn't get over it. It was such happy energy, and like everyone was just vibing and enjoying themselves and dancing, and like, you know, there were kids out, and like it was a total different vibe than I find here in Canada. Like it just wouldn't feel that. I shouldn't say wouldn't. It doesn't feel that way when you're out and about and stuff here at night. Not saying it's bad or anything like that, but it was just totally a different energy. Like I just felt it was more light and happy, and I just really loved it. We also checked out this incredible taco place called Pancho's. If you can't get to Naroc, but you're in Puerto Vallarta, you cannot miss going to Pancho's. Literally the best tacos I've ever had, and they get lineups. So if you want to go, make sure you go there at a good time so then you can get in. But it moves pretty quickly. Like we didn't stay in line too long, and we ended up going back a second time because we were like, it was so good. We were like, let's go back. So we went back. Amazing. So much food, and it was so cheap. So you can definitely get lots of food for a really good price. So highly recommend checking out Pancho's if you are in Puerto Vallarta as well. So yeah, it was just a really, really great week. We just relaxed. We enjoyed. We definitely went out and had fun. We went to the clubs. We had to get our dance on. We love dancing, so that was super fun. And for my during the day for my birthday, I feel like this is like a funny story. Some people might be grossed out by this story, but it's funny, and I feel like if you can't poke fun at yourself, you know? So the morning of my birthday, I was like, okay, I just want to like snorkel. I want to be in the water. I want to be with the animals. And one thing that I researched before we left was the baby sea turtles. That's always been something I've wanted to do, is help release the baby sea turtles back into the ocean. I just feel like it's such a beautiful way to be part of nature and to help the circle of life continue. And obviously it protects them from any predators that are going to try and come get them when the little babies hatch and are running back out into the ocean. That is something you can do in Puerto Vallarta, but we were there just a little too early. It wasn't the season. So I made sure I asked when I was there too, just in case, but I knew before going, I was like, okay, I don't think they're going to be ready yet. But if you go during the season, I would highly recommend doing that. I've had friends do it and they just said it's incredible. So that's still on my bucket list. It'll happen for me one day. But since we couldn't do that, we ended up going snorkeling. because I was like, as long as I'm in the ocean with the animals, I don't care. So I have gone on boats more times than I can count. Like I never get seasick. It's not something that I've ever had to deal with. I do get car sick. I don't actually throw up or anything, but I just get super nauseous sometimes. It just depends. So it's like there's a lot of twisty turns and I'm in the very back seat. It's so weird how that happens, right? Anyone else who gets car sick, I don't get it either. But somehow when you sit in the front, you don't get car sick, and I don't know why. But yeah, other than that, like I've been really, really lucky. Like boats and stuff, I don't get seasick. So we decide to go on this fishing boat. We're going to go fish and then we're going to go snorkeling. We're on the boat and it's pretty rough because it's the Pacific Ocean, but I grew up on the Atlantic Ocean. I've been in rough waters. I've been traveled all over the world and been in many different types of boats. So it wasn't anything I was concerned about. But I did bring gravel and stuff with me just in case. So we're sitting on this boat and then I could feel it kind of start happening. And I was like, no. I was like, there's no way I'm getting nauseous right now. So I was like, maybe I should just take the Gravol. Well, I took it, but I took it a little too late. The damage had already happened. And the longer that I sat there, the more nauseous I was getting. And I was like, no. I was like, this is not happening. I was like, this is not friggin' happening right now. When I'm like that, I just need to focus and I can't talk to you. I just need to breathe, close my eyes, just let me focus on not throwing up. So I was sitting there doing just that. And my partner is so sweet. He was trying so hard to make me feel better. And I just was like, it's all good. So anyways, we're sitting in the ocean and they're trying to find a place where we can fish. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't have a good concept of time regardless. But I was sitting there and I was just like, as soon as if I actually get to the point where I gag, that means I'm going to throw up. It's happening. So that happened and I was like, oh, hell to the no. So I ran to the side of the boat. I was hanging over, but I was like, I really don't want to puke in front of everyone because I'm not a quiet puker either. You're going to know. So I was there and I was holding it together and I was like, no. So eventually my partner says to them, he's like, okay, so she's really not feeling great. I think we should just go to where we're going to snorkel. Because I kept saying to him, I was like, I think as soon as I get in the water, I'll be fine. That's all I need. I just need to get off this boat and get in the water. So the guy driving sped up, which made it better too because it wasn't rocking, right? So we went right to where we snorkel and I was holding it together, but it's so hilarious because my partner wanted me to have videos and photos because I had my eyes closed the whole time hanging over the side just trying to hold it together. And so he was so sweet and he got me so many pictures and videos so I didn't miss out on anything. And it's hilarious because in some of them I can see my reflection in his sunglasses and it makes me laugh so hard. I'm like, oh my God. There's me trying to keep it together. So anyways, we get to where we're snorkeling. I'm like, hell yeah, let me get my stuff on and let me get in that water. So we get in and I'm snorkeling. I'm looking at the fish. I got to see them and stuff. And I'm like, babe, I still don't feel good. I was like, I think I just need to throw up. And he's so supportive. He's like, yeah, babe, whatever you got to do, just do it. He's like, you might feel better if you just get it out. And I was like, honestly, I think I do. I think I just need to get it out. So this was a first for me. I literally puked in the ocean while I was in the ocean. And all I can say is I fed the fish that day. I helped the circle of life. I fed the fish. I was and like I said, I do not like attention on me when I'm like that. I mean, I'm sure most people don't, but I really don't. I'm like, don't look at me, nothing, get away from me. So I swam far, far away from everybody and made sure no one was around me because I was like, this is not the tea. This is not what's up right now. So I went far, far away and then I puked under the water and then I swam away from it, puked again, swam away from it. And yeah, hilarious. I was laughing because I was like, I can't believe this is happening right now. So I got it out and I was like, I think I feel okay, but I was just like, I'm not sure. And I could not snorkel after that. I could not put those goggles on. I couldn't breathe. I was like, I did not want that thing in my mouth. That's what she said. But I was just like, no. So I felt so bad too because I love to have fun. I do not like to be a downer. And I just was like, babe, I want you to snorkel, have fun. I'm just going to sit here and meditate and make sure I feel fine. So, we stayed in the water a little bit longer and then got on the boat. It cut our trip short, which I was a little disappointed about, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this ruin my day. We're going to get off this boat and we're going to rejuvenate and we're going to enjoy the rest of our day. And we did, which was great. I didn't feel sick the rest of the day, so I was like, okay, perfect. At least this way I can enjoy our beautiful dinner in the evening and just enjoy the rest of the day. And that was in the early morning, so it was good. But yeah, that's my funny story from Mexico. I was like, well, might as well keep it real and share that part of the story because it is funny. But yeah, overall, amazing trip. Highly recommend checking that area out. Really beautiful, great people. It was just a really good time. So, diving into today's episode, I wanted to start us off with a little bit of a breathing exercise. I just want to bring it back to basics today. And I feel like bringing our awareness to the present and truly being mindful, I know for myself anyway, this can be a task all in itself. So, one of the ways that I find the easiest to ground my body and to just bring it all back to the present is by breathing. And I've said this before, everyone laughs, and I'm like, no, intentional breathing, everyone. Very different than just what we do on a day-to-day basis. And it can just be so beneficial for not only the mind and the spirit and our emotions, but also the physical body. You're breathing in deep, you're getting more oxygen all over your body and into your organs, and it just all around can improve your health in so many ways. So, wherever you find yourself listening to this, give yourself a moment. We're going to dive in and do a little breathing exercise, just something to kind of get your day reset. No matter what time it is you're listening to this, it's always good to take a mindful moment for yourself. So to start, we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths. So the way that we do this, we're going to inhale through the nose. I'll guide you through it, so don't do it yet, but we're going to inhale through the nose. We're going to hold it for a second, and then you're going to sigh it out the mouth. And I want it to be an audible sigh, like you're going to release anything that doesn't serve you any longer, any stress you've been hanging on to, anything you may be replaying in your mind, anything that is just eating away at your energy and is not serving your highest good. We are going to let it go because I know sometimes we make mistakes and we can overthink and we can beat ourselves up, or we can just allow the stressors of everyday life to just take over. And we're running on autopilot. We're not even really present in what we're doing each day. We're just going through the motions and doing the do because your body knows what to do every single day. So we're going to cut that right now. We're going to live our lives with joy and thoughtfulness and just simply being. That's actually something that I made sure that I incorporated on my trip as well. Is I would look at my partner and I would look at him, I'm like, okay, mindful hug or like mindful moment, and we would just like lock in on each other and just hug, make eye contact, and I just felt like I was connecting to him, and it just really helps. So for someone like me, if you may have a bit of squirrel brain or anything like that, you're all over the place, I feel like these can be such key things into making the most out of our life and making the most out of each day and just letting yourself have a minute. And having a little mindful moment doesn't mean it has to be like a 30-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute meditation where you're deep in thought and nobody's bugging you. It doesn't have to be that. You can literally take 5 minutes, 3 minutes, even 2 minutes and just bring it back in, connect with your being, and just breathe. So let's do our cleansing breaths together, everybody. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Let's go. And I want you to just inhale all that beautiful light, all that love, everything that you can ever imagine when you think of being light, being love. Breathe in that beautiful, beautiful, sparkling light because you are a beautiful, sparkling light. Now let's hold it. And now let's let it all go. Big sigh through the mouth. Let it go. Anything that's no longer serving you, let it go. I used to do this as a kid, actually. Like, I would pretend like if I had all these thoughts going or anything like that, I would literally pretend like it was like black smoke being pulled out my ear, and it was like me releasing any of that. So when we're sighing out our exhales, if that resonates with you, maybe envision it as like a black smoke or whatever you associate with releasing what no longer serves you. So just a nice little visual that you can add into your breathing exercises. I know for me, I love a visualization. It just helps me hone in even further. So if any of that resonates with you, let's try and incorporate that in on the next 2 breaths. We're going to inhale again through the nose, nice and deep. Inhale all that love and light and beauty. Hold and release through the mouth. Let it go. Let it all go. Let's do one more. Big, deep inhale through the nose. Hold. And release. Let it go. Yes, I love it. I already feel more grounded and more relaxed, and I really hope all of you do as well. We're not going to end it right there. What I thought I would do today as well is bring in some beautiful meditative sounds that really make me feel calm and really ground me. Benson's actually like rolling over onto his back right now and showing his belly, sleeping. So he's very relaxed as well. We've got the good energy flowing. So I'm going to have some beautiful calming sounds start to come in. And what we're going to do is 5 deep relaxing breaths. So these are a little different than our cleansing breaths we did. With this type of breathing, we're simply going to be breathing in through the nose and also out through the nose. So if your allergies or anything is bugging you or your nose is a little stuffy, you can totally breathe through your mouth as well. Whatever you got to do, because I get it, allergy season's here. But if your sinuses are all cleansed out and you can breathe through the nose, let's try it like that and slow it down. There's no need to rush through this. We rush through so much in life. Let's take these few moments for us. Don't rush. Let yourself be present. Don't worry about what's coming next. Like, actually get into your body and soul. And I know it's not always easy when we have racing thoughts. And it's okay. Those thoughts are going to come. They're always going to be there. It's like someone sends you a letter or a message. You don't have to open it right away. So like that thought, you can just let it float by. If it's meant for you and you're really meant to have that thought again, it's going to come back. So don't worry about it. We're going to do 5 of these deep breaths. So if you are able to, you can close your eyes. I invite you to do that. If you cannot, if you're driving or if you're doing something, please keep your eyes open. We want everybody to be safe. But if you are able to, give those eyes a close so we can really get in here. And also take note when your eyes are closed. Do you see any energy flowing? Do you see any colors? What happens? Any thoughts? Anything pop up? Sometimes our intuition just needs a second to relax and the answers appear. You know, tap into that third eye and allow yourself to just be for a moment. It's like I said, we rush too much. We are go, go, go too much. Let's just have a minute. Let's just do this. Get into those beautiful sounds, and we're going to begin. So, breath number 1, let's do a nice deep inhale through the nose. Hold. And release through the nose, nice and slow. Now with your exhales, try to make them even slower than your inhales, and it'll truly regulate your body. Everything's going to relax. Your brain is going to get lots of oxygen, so you'll be able to sort through those thoughts even better. So let's take another breath. Let's go in through the nose, inhale. Hold. And let's release through the nose again, nice and slow. Let it all go. Feel your body relaxing. Feel your heart rate slow. And just feel your body melt into wherever you happen to be right now. This is your time, and it's okay to take these few moments for yourself. Let's do another inhale through the nose. Go ahead. Breathe in that light, breathe in that beauty. You deserve this moment. And let's release that exhale through the nose. Let it all go. Whatever is stressing you out, anything that's been bothering you, remember, you are a beautiful soul. You are a good human. We all make mistakes. Every single person on this planet has made a mistake. And you know what? The key thing here is that's how we learn. When you know better, you do better. And that's all you can do in this lifetime. Live your life, be a good person, and learn from your mistakes. Take those as growing opportunities. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do something wrong and then learn how to be better. And don't let anybody ever shame you or judge you for making mistakes. Every single human on this planet has done something that they didn't mean to do or mean to say. And that's a key part of evolution and learning, right? People that you knew 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe even just a year, maybe a couple months, maybe even since yesterday. If you haven't interacted with those people in a long time, they don't know who you are in this day and age. And if they want to hang on to who you were at one point or what their perception of you was at one point, when they don't actually know you, don't let that get to you. I know it can be challenging because a lot of times those people, they want you to still be that person you used to be or that person they think you used to be. But you know what? That's on them. And if they want to hang on to that version, that is 100% on them. You keep doing you. Do not feel guilty for growing and being better. And don't feel like you have to go backwards and fit into that box, because you don't. You can change paths as many times as you want in this life. And if you're going the light path and you want to heal and you just want to be a good person, that's going to shine through. And you know, there's going to be people triggered by this. But that's on them. If you're not doing anything wrong and you're just being yourself and people have a problem with that, you keep doing you, honey. You just let your light shine and be that awesome human that you are, and they can deal with their perceptions. And sometimes people never will, and that's okay too. We're gonna do 2 more of those nice deep breaths. So let's take another deep inhale. I know you're all feeling super relaxed now. Beautiful. And let's release. Nice exhale. Deepen that relaxation. Enjoy every moment of this. Alrighty, this is our last deep breath of the day. By all means, feel free to keep doing this afterwards, but for this podcast episode breathing exercise, this is our last one. So let's make this the slowest, deepest inhale of your day and the longest exhale of your day. So let's go. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Fill those lungs. Hold it. And release through the nose. Let it all go. Beautiful, everybody. I can feel the energy flowing. I am feeling so relaxed right now. I am feeling full of light. I am feeling on top of the world. It's a beautiful feeling to have. I have so much gratitude for this space, for this audience, for this beautiful sunshine that we've got going on today. And I want to spread that love and gratitude to each and every listener right now. So remember, you are worthy. You deserve to take up space on this earth. What your talents are deserve to shine through. Do not hold back. Whatever you dream of in this lifetime, you can have it. Anything can be yours. Doesn't necessarily mean it'll always be easy, but that's part of the journey, right? We have to take these paths, and they oftentimes lead to places we didn't even know they were going to lead us to. But that's okay. Again, that's how we evolve and be better and really hone in on what our soul path is here and what is our purpose. And I believe each and every one of us are here to spread light in some way. And I believe that energy is making a huge shift in this world right now. And the more that we tell our stories and inspire others and spread our kindness to the world, the better that this life is going to be. So just remember that as you take on your Tea Time Tuesday today and every day. You are amazing. You are a good person. Don't hang on to your mistakes. Yes, acknowledge them. Make amends where you need to if that's the case. But don't hang on to those and beat yourself up every day, because nobody's benefiting from that. You deserve to be your full, authentic, shiny, sparkly self without hanging on to past hurt. And some people won't ever want you to move past that or let go of that. But again, that's on them. If you've done what you needed to do to rectify a situation, even if it's only with yourself, then you're free to keep on moving forward, keep healing. Yes, you might think of these moments throughout your lifetime, but try not to let them consume you. Move forward and just be the best you can be, and just know that you are a good person and the right people will get you. They will understand you. And yes, sure, conflict may arise, but when it's the right people, it's healthy. It's not toxic. It's not full of shame and judgment and guilt. It's a place of openness and a want to understand each other and move forward in a more positive way. So I hope you take this with you today, and I want to wish love and light truly to each and every one of you. I know we've got our beautiful summertime season upon us. It is coming. I want to take all that awesome energy and light from the sun and just shine it on each and every one of you who are tuning into this episode. No matter when you're tuning in, maybe you're tuning in far down the road, maybe you're tuning into it as soon as I drop it. Regardless, this message is for you whenever you happen to stumble across this episode, because we're just going based on the energy. And I truly believe that in this lifetime, when things are meant for you, they appear. And don't ignore the signs. Take all the signs and synchronicities and say thank you, give your gratitude, and they will keep coming. And it's just another way to have faith in the world, have faith in spirit, and have something to lean on when times are bleak and when times are good. It's always good to be able to connect to the divine and express your love and your light. So I want to wish everybody a beautiful day, night, whatever time it is that you're tuning into this. We're going to call that a Tea Time Tuesday for today. I wanted to just bring it back to basics, tell a little story time, and then just get back into grounding ourselves before we take on this month of June, which is coming upon us quickly. So just a reminder again to listen to episode 64, the Q&A Sex with Shauna. Make sure you enter our giveaway. We will be drawing June 1st. We've gotten so many people get in on this giveaway, but of course we want everyone to have the opportunity to win this amazing prize bundle. So give that a listen, follow the instructions. I'll keep it simple for you. All you have to do to enter is send either one of us a DM, but in order to know what the phrase is, you have to listen to the episode, so go check that out. I am so happy to be back connecting with my beautiful tea drinkers on this solo episode, but don't you worry, we love our guests here, so we will have plenty more guests coming up this summer, and we will see you next week.